Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marilla and I am a part-time reseller. I am outside the thrift store and we're about to go in there to see what we can find for a profit. Let's go. So here I am at the hard goods looking through items to flip, and I am no expert at hard goods. I always look through the hard goods just to see if there is something that stands out to me. So if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know. Here we are at the skirt section, and I immediately knew this was Lily Pulitzer. So yeah, this is the first item I'm gonna pick up, and I am wanting to flip around 30 to 35. Next brand I came across is called One Teaspoon. These are a pair of shorts, perfect for the summer, and I am expecting to flip this pretty quickly. So we just got out of the thrift store. It was not much of a find in there. We did get just that, we got that Lily Pulitzer skirt. We got One Teaspoon shorts. I've sold another pair of those and it sold pretty quickly, so I'm expecting this to be a fast sale. Another item I picked up was a Patagonia baggies. Here it is. And lastly, I got a pair of chino, like pants, dress pants, sorry, and in the brand Bird Dog. Here it is. It looks like that. I'm expecting that to sell as well really quickly. Every time I pick up that brand, it sells pretty quickly. You're gonna have days like this where you're not gonna pick up as much stuff. That's why you get ahead of your inventory and have a lot of inventory to do. So this is just another one of those. So this is just to add on, you know. So that's okay. That's why you go again in tomorrow or the following day. But that's it for today. I'm gonna show you guys a what sold. Here is a what sold portion of the video. Not only is it important to see what we pick up, but it's also way more important to see what is selling. That way you know what items to pick up and what items not to pick up. So let's get to it. First item, this is also starting from the beginning of this month, and beginning of May. First item is we have it's a pair of Figs scrub pants. These are consistent seller for us. These are medical pants. Now, I picked this up at the bins, and I paid like less than a dollar. And when I mean the bins is you go to these outlets, Goodwill outlets, and they you pay by the pound. So I probably pay like a dollar for this item. Now, I do want to say this men's scrub pants did take longer. I feel like the women's scrub pants sell quicker than the men's. So this did take a while to sell, but finally sold. So it sold for 20. We get 16, and I paid a dollar for it. So our profit turned out to be $15. Next item we have is a bundle deal. This is not a brand that we normally pick up, but we got this deal from Whatnot. I know you guys know Daily Refinement. They do Whatnot shows, and he was having a where you buy 2 pairs of shoes for like starting at a dollar, and I'm not kidding you guys. These shoes were literally going for like a dollar or $2, or like, this is not a brand to pick up either. It's called Very Volatile. So it's not a brand to pick up, but we jumped on it because they were selling for like $1 or $2, and we paid, the most that we paid was probably like around $7 plus shipping. So this is a bundle deal. A lady picked up 3 pairs of shoes, and it turned out to be over $100. My husband sent out $100 offer and she accepted it. After cost of goods, I want to say, let's just say we spent $10 on all of it because we did not pay much for this. And so it sold, all 3 sold for 100. We profited, we get 80 on it. We paid $10. Let's just say $10, and we profited $70 for those boots. So that is not bad at all. Uh, Next item is a Faraday top. It's sold for $20. On average, we do pay $5, $5 to $6 per item. So I would say this one we paid $5. It didn't take long to sell. So it did sell for 20. We get 16 and we profit 11. Now, Faraday does sell. Now, this one is a $20 item. We'll take it. Now, Faraday, there you can sell Faraday for way more. I have some that I'm gonna pull up that I have sold for. Let me see. I sold some Faraday. I don't have it pulled up right now, but I have sold Faraday up to $90, $60. I have picked up a sweater that had a small hole on it and it still sold for $60 or $50. I can't remember on Faraday. Like, so you can find products that sell for more. Now this one's just a basic shirt, so it just sold for $20 and we'll just take it. So next item we sold was a Nike. It's a Nike Disney Mickey Mouse. It's a Nike polo shirt. It's for golf, and it had like a Mickey Mouse logo right here. My husband picked this up. I want to say he paid less for this, but I put $5. I don't know exactly how much he paid for this. I need to ask him for that. But since it's like golf season, I think it's like golf season. Golf items are selling right now, and this one sold for $17. And after all that, we made $8.60. Quick flip. It didn't take long to sell. Next item we have is the brand Chubbies. Now, I mean, this one was a good sell. I bought a box from Boutique by the Box Chubbies, and not all of it is selling. Like khakis, khaki shorts, I wouldn't pick up, but like really like graphic designs, like if they have a unique design, I would pick up. So this one sold for really good, and this one's actually pre-owned. He found this at Goodwill. We paid $5 for this, and now it's sold for $48. Good sell, and we profited $33.40. Next item is a Nike shorts. It sold for $30, and this is pre-owned. I have in my closet right now new tag Nikes that is not selling. And I've even sent out some aggressive offers and they're still not selling. So for this item to be pre-owned Nike to sell for $30, that's pretty good. We paid $5 for this and we profited $19. Next item is a Free People top. This one we got at a local consignment store. They have a rack where everything's like $1, and this is my husband's favorite spot to go. I don't personally like to go there, but he does like to go there. He picks up a lot of like Free People, Madewell, what else has he picked up? Anthropology items, and we just paid like $1 for this. So this one we did pay for $1. It only sold for $15, and we profited $11. This next item is a Lululemon bomber jacket. This one we just picked up, and this was in my previous video. It sold really fast, and just how I said, it sold for $40. We paid $4.50 for this, and we profited $27.50. Now, when we went on this trip, I did do the math on average what we paid for each item. We picked up 61 items, and I added up how much we spent on all of them and divided what each item would cost. What's the average we spent on all of it? It was $4.50, which was good. We went to Plato's Closet, and they had a 90% off sale, and that 90% off sale took our average cost of goods down. Our average cost of goods down. So I am stoked about this. For buying each item for $4.50, I mean, that's really good. That's below $5. So so there was like an item I did pay up $16, but since the cost of goods was less, that's pretty good. Next item is another Lululemon item. It's a Lululemon shorts. It sold for in one day, so the following day, it sold for 31 bucks. We paid $54.50 for it, and it we profited $20.30. This is why we still pick up Lululemon, because it's a bread and butter. It keeps selling. So this next item, it's a Lily Pulitzer dress. It was new with tag. This one is one of the items that was like we paid up $16.90, but since we total everything out, every average cost good was $4.50. So that's what I wrote down, $4.50 for this dress. Sold for $55. I think I could have got more for it, since this I didn't see another dress in size medium for sale, and I really could have got more, but I wanted to flip it really fast because it took 4 days, I think 4 days to sell. So yes, I took the offer for this. So we uh we sold it for 55 and we profited $39 and 50 cents on that. So that was a good deal. Next item is a Title 9 sweatshirt. We also just picked that up. It's in my previous video. It was extra small and it sold for $30. We paid $4.50 for it and we profited $19.50. Let's go. Next one is also another Lululemon. It's a Lululemon Speed Up Shorts. It's in a size 6. It's sold for $29. That's how much they offered. I actually had two offers on this at the same time. Like one person offered me 27 and then another person 29. I actually didn't see it right away. And so what Poshmark does, it notifies everybody that there's an offer sent. So we it notifies everybody. So I accepted obviously the one that was the highest, which was $29, and we paid $4.50 for it, so we profited $18.70. Next item is a True Religion new attack joggers in a size medium. My husband priced this at $99, which I was like, I know he's gonna take that. That's crazy. Like I would have expect this to go less, but I was wrong. We the prime lister sent a 10% offer. She counter offer at $69, and I'm like, yes, I'll take it. And we paid $6 for this item, and we profited $49.20. The next item we sold, and lastly, it's a Madewell top. It is new with tag in a size extra large. It's sold for $30. We paid $5 for it and we profited $19. Now, Madewell is not an item I normally like always pick up, but I do pick up new with tag items if it's a recent style, and I always pick up plus size, and those do well. So I would, lay off on the small sizes and older styles. I would not pick it up. But since it's a newer style, it's sold. And like a week before that, I sold another Madewell pants in size 31 for around $30. So that's pretty good. So after we did all that, I did the math. We profited $357 so far. So that's pretty good for someone that does this part-time. And this is like an easy side hustle that anybody can do if you're wanting to pay off debt, or if you're just trying to make extra money as a stay-at-home mom, or like if you want to scale, you need to list more and you can make more. I mean, this is doable. And that sums up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out my channel, and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.